let's now shift focus to the big story we are tracking from South India. First, let's lay out the context for you. Population explosion has been India's major concern since independence. As per the UN, it surpassed China as the world's most populous country 3 years ago. However, South India faces a different type of crisis with declining fertility rate and an aging population. The debate over South India's demography stirred yet again when the Tamil Nadu health minister called upon families to have more children. He basically stressed that it was imperative to encourage parenthood as the state's total fertility rate had dropped to 1.3, well below the national average. In fact, the TVK leader also flagged that nearly 16% of Tamil Nadu's population was above the age of 60. The neighboring state of Andhra Pradesh, meanwhile, has gone one step further. As part of the government's endeavour to boost population growth, the Chief Minister announced a one-time incentive of 30,000 rupees for having a third child and 40,000 rupees for the fourth. A drop in population growth is a concern for Kerala as well. As per the state's Economics and Statistics Department, Kerala's crude birth rate, or CBR, that's the number of live births per 1,000 people, dropped into single digits for the first time. While its CBR was 17.67 in 1992, it plummeted to 9.64 in 2024. Falling birth rate has also pushed up the median age in the southern states. For example, Kerala has the highest median age for any state in India at 31 years. And that is well above the national average of 24 years. Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh are also not far behind at 29 years and 27 years, respectively. Southern states are also accounting for a major chunk of the elderly. As per the latest National Family Health Survey, Kerala is aging faster than any other Indian state, with over 20% of its population aged 60 and above. Similarly, elderly population accounting for 16% of Tamil Nadu's population. In tune with the demographic reality, Kerala recently, remember, became the first state in India to have an exclusive Ministry for Welfare of Senior Citizens. That's not all. Earlier this year, Kerala also became the first state to present an elderly budget, earmarking over 46,000 crore rupees for senior citizens, which was about 19% of its budget size. Now, it's worth noting here also that the scenario was totally different in India over 5 decades ago. Let's take you back to 1971. Back then, the total fertility rate, which is the average number of children a woman is expected to have over her lifetime, was as high as 5.2 in the year 1971. But a big thrust on family planning has led to the TFR falling to 1.9 in 2024. And this, by the way, is lower than the 2.1 threshold, which will keep the population stable. However, the mass sterilization campaign during 1975 to 1977, when a national emergency was imposed by then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, became highly contentious. Over 1 crore sterilization procedures were performed in this period, with more than 1,700 deaths reported as well. Now, how exactly does a declining birth rate impact South India? An aging population basically implies that fewer younger people will enter the workforce, and this in turn will lead to labor shortages perhaps and declining productivity. More importantly, an increased burden on healthcare and pensions possibly could strain state finances, while a shrinking consumer base may also slow economic growth. Concerns have also been raised about how the political power of southern states would be further reduced if delimitation takes place on the basis of population. That is because southern states have outperformed the northern states in population control. While the total number of seats of each state in Lok Sabha and state assemblies were frozen in 1976, the delimitation bill, remember, introduced in the last session of the parliament, which could not be passed, sought to alter this. And during the discussion in the Lok Sabha, the Union Home Minister stated that seats of all states will be proportionally increased by 50%, thereby ensuring that no one loses out in the process. For example, he revealed that Tamil Nadu seat share will go up from the current 39 to 59. Karnataka, 42 seats. He assured the House that the existing 129 seats of southern states will increase to 195, and their share in total seats will remain almost the same at around 24%. But then with a state like Uttar Pradesh, for example, likely to see its seats go up from 80 to 120 if the limitation bill is passed in the future. The difference in absolute numbers is bound to increase. So South India is staring at a number of challenges. It has to manage its elderly as well as ensure that its demographic dividend grows. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.